It is time to meet this week's second chance pet. We're introducing you to one-eyed Wally.
Oh,
this guy arrived to a shelter in Longview in pretty rough shape. He had injuries to both of his eyes.
yeah, now luckily staff able to give him the care he needed and saved one of his eyes. Despite those injuries, Wally, super sweet. We're also told he's quite wiggly and he's ready for a new home. So joining us live now to introduce us to the one-eyed wonder is our friend Sam Ellingson with the Humane Society for Southwest Washington. Good morning. Oh my God.
Good morning. You're going to see a lot of Wally's belly this morning.
Oh
I keep trying to get him to, he starts out with like a really high quality lean, snuggles right in. And then within minutes, he's just like, I'm all yours.
He is
belly in
up.
the air. Yeah, this dude is a lover. He's incredibly, incredibly sweet. And like you said, he's been on a pretty big journey.
Oh my gosh, he is a star in the making. Look at him, Wally.
Yeah.
Well, so Sam, tell us about Wally's backstory. It sounds like he arrived in pretty rough shape.
Yeah, he did. As you said, he had some physical issues going on with him, some medical issues going on. And because he was a stray, we really don't know much about what was happening with him.
Yeah.
We don't know if he was living on his own for a while or if he was, living in a home and just wasn't being cared for. So we're not entirely sure, but we're focused on the fact that he got here when he needed the help that he could get. And so as you'll see in some of his photos, you probably won't see with him flopping around, is he does have one eye. So he's missing his left eye. That had to be surgically removed when he came in because it was truly badly damaged. His other eye did have some damage to it. We're not entirely sure if he sees great out of that right eye, but we know he sees enough to hunt out some treats, find us, play with some toys and do all of the things that he wants to do. So, in addition to that, he was a little bit underweight. He had a few scrapes and scratches on him that we've been getting repaired as well. And now he's just this wiggly ball of love who is passionate about snuggles and also has been reported to be quite the treat shark and a little bit of a counter surfer. So we got to watch out for that.
Gosh.
Oh my gosh.
He's just, how do humans deserve dogs?
I know.
Man? For him to have gone through what he's gone through and just to be a total
And to be
love.
laying in front of you going, hey, give me some attention this morning.
Oh my gosh,
so
just
cute.
the best.
We've talked about it before, right? We've talked about, mentioned the resiliency of these pets, right? They go through these true hardships and in some cases, a lot of cruelty and neglect. And, then you've got dogs like Wally who show up and they're just A-class superstars. I had him out on a walk this morning and he loves people so much that one of our volunteers was just walking across the parking lot and just looked at him, didn't say anything or do anything. And he was like, yes, let's go. And was just pulling as hard as he could to get over there and get some love. He truly is just like the biggest fan of people.
Oh my gosh. Okay,
so
so with
sweet.
that said, we need to find Wally the perfect home for him. So what kind of ongoing needs, does he have any that we need to be aware of? What kind of home would he work best in?
Yeah, so he's an older guy. He's around 7. So we're going to want some basic preventative care that we'd want for any pet who's getting a little bit older. We also know that Wally may be prone to chronic ear infections. He has had ear infections since he got here in the shelter. We're treating them and managing them. He seems to be doing fine. He also came in with a little bit of a skin condition. So he's got a lot going on, right? But he's got all the love to give. And most of the stuff that's going on with Wally is going to be well managed by just having some healthy food, regular visits to the doc, and a family who's paying attention to what he needs for his health.
Sam, I need you to pet the dog.
Sam, did you have a casting call for this dog? Because I think Wally might be like the most hamming it up we've ever seen with a pet here on Second Chance.
He really is. I mean, and from the moment I got him this morning too, and like when I met him yesterday and sat in his kennel with him, he just snuggled up right between my knees, looked me right in the face, and was just like, "It's you and me, dude," which is all love.
He's so
he's a
cute.
very good boy. Yeah.
Well, I mean, he seems like, despite his rough medical history, he seems like he would be just fine with other dogs and cats, kids.
Yeah, we think so. He was found with another pitty sort of similar to him, and so we don't know if they were friends or litter mates or had been living together or what, but we do expect that he'd be pretty dog friendly. We also want to make sure, of course, like always, if there's another dog in the home, we want them to meet in advance. Same thing with kids. And if there are cats in the home, we don't have a reason to think Wally couldn't go to a home with cats. We just want to do a little general slow intro to that cat.
Hey, Sam, real quick before we run out of time, if you want to help pets like Wally, great way to do that coming up this spring. You guys just opened up registration for the annual walk run for the animals. So what are the details for this year?
Yeah, Walk Run's coming back on May 3rd and the Waterfront Park in downtown Vancouver, and it's going to be a great time. It's been open, registration's been open for a week. We got a bunch of people joining up already, but the most important thing is registering early, getting started, fundraising, because the fundraising for Walk Run, it's great to register and we want you to be there and celebrate with us, but the fundraising is the part that really saves animal lives in our community and makes a difference for dogs like Wally. That support allows us to provide the medical care, the support, the shelter, the long-term care that we have for so many of these animals in need in our community.
Yeah, I mean, your mission's always been great. The walk run is also fun. You get out there with your
pups,
pups, and it's a really good time.
Last year, we're hoping to be back this year.
It rained last year, but it's not going to this year, I promise.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. We'll talk with our weather team too. Give Wally all the loves in the whole wide world for us both.
Please.
He is a sweet one.
So many pats from us.
We absolutely will. Thank you all for having us.
Always good to see you, Sam. Appreciate it. Now, if you're interested in meeting Wally or any of those other pets up for adoption, we do have that link to HSSW on coin.com.